Hey guys, Ravenflower here. I was supposed to do this live yesterday and life got in the way, and that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So this is basically a little bit of an update on how far we've come with the Witchy Meet and Greet in April 11th. And I'm already started planning this next year's Witchy Meet and Greet because it's a cruise to Alaska. So if you're interested in information on that, then please get with me, email me, or private message me on Facebook or Instagram, and you can get the details on that. But look what came in. We have tickets, beautiful tickets. So I can't even speak. Blank. I designed these guys, and in a little crystal ball there it talks about, oh come on, can you, there's crystal ball. It tells you what day it is and the time frames that it's going for, and then the Witchy Meet and Greet, and McMiniman's Anderson School, and even has this little reader thing, so that gives you the address of the location, which is awesome. And then it's admit one, and then on the back it gives you the whole, can't see it, the whole itinerary. So we're going to go over this. So a lot of people have been sending me messages. Lots of people, quite a few actually. We're probably up to 10 to 12 a day asking about information in regards to the Witchy Meet and Greet, and that makes me very, very happy because that means that you guys are interested, right? So yay! This is my first Witchy Meet and Greet here on the West Coast, so I'm very excited. We have people coming from Ohio. We also have people coming down from Alaska and also Canada. So that is super, super exciting. I think 2 people from California and 1 from Oregon that I think are going to take the plunge and buy the tickets. You ask, okay, so it is a Witchy Meet and Greet weekend. The luncheon is where the tickets are required. The luncheon is a catered lunch by the McMiniman chef. They are also planning out right now. They're creating an event drink for us that will, she'll have sparkles and all kinds of magical frolics in there. That it's going to be great. And we also have entertainment. We have Mystic Mimi Pettibone, who is joining us. She is a dream interpreter. She is a tarot reader. She is also, she has her own oracle deck out. She also does handwriting analysis, and she is coming during that time frame. And she has confirmed with me, and I'm super jazzed about that, to be our entertainment for the luncheon. So the luncheon is going to go from 11 is when we start the registration. So you register, you come in, basically you meet, you greet, you say hello, you give hugs, you go find your seat, however you want to do it. And then collect your grab bag that you might have paid for. That is something else. And then the luncheon actually goes from 11:30 to 1. Then from 1 to 3:30, or I want to say, I think from 1 to 3:30, we have entertainment and mingling going on. We also have one of our attendees is surprising us with a special entertainment as well, and I'm not going to blow the cover on that. It's really, really, really awesome that they are doing this, and that they decided to gift us with that is amazing. Also, during our meet and greet time frame for the luncheon, we are also having some pretty fabulous door prizes. Later on, we're going to be out of the building or the room that we reserved, and then it's just like lots more fun. But the actual meet and greet, the original setup basically for a ticket is required, and it is $50 a ticket. And if you think about it, here in the Pacific Northwest, $50 for 2 people does not go far in way of food. So the fact that you're getting door prizes and a cat in your face, I mean, it's just a bonus. It's just a bonus. Come on, you. Can you scoot over here? You don't need to be right in the middle of everything. Please, you was interrupting, ma'am. Anyhow, so So the price, I think, is really, really reasonable. You're getting this fabulous catered lunch. You're going to be getting some drink tickets in, I think, a drink ticket for each person. Then door prizes and 2 entertainers coming at you. This is amazing. So that's what this is. This is your little $50 ticket right here. And then so right there, see if you notice, you'll put your name and your phone number, because that gets taken off and put into the door prize drawings, and that's going to be awesome. And there's going to be some pretty neat door prizes. Have you ever seen those awesome water bottles that has the crystal at the bottom of it that, you know, imbues the water with healing crystals? I've had rose quartz water, and let me tell you, that is some amazing stuff. I've had amethyst water, pretty awesome as well. So that's one of the prizes that's going to be given away. So how do you get one of these tickets? What you need to do is you need to send me an email at ravenflowerwest@gmail.com, or you can private message me on either Instagram or on Facebook, and then you ask, basically you're requesting for an invoice. I create an invoice for you, and it happens pretty quickly. It doesn't take too long unless I'm at work and it needs to wait until after work. But so that's what you do. So I had one person that is actually bringing her husband and her son. So she requested 3 tickets, and then also wanted a goodie bag. So those are the questions I'm going to ask you. I will need a good email address to send the invoice to. I can also take the link and put it into the instant messenger, and you can get it that way. So that's how it goes. So there's a deadline in order to pay the ticket, and we're closely approaching that deadline right now. I had put February 20th or 21st on most of them because I have to give the rest of the monies to the actual event place on the 26th. So after that point, I won't be able to give any refunds. I won't be able to do any of that type of thing. I think there's already been a couple of refunds because people have things that are going on in their life, and I totally understand those things. So I'm glad that they got to me sooner rather than later. But should you have to change your mind, this is right here is all the tickets that I pretty much have available left. We have sold probably close to our halfway point, but these are the tickets that I have left. So yes, there are tickets still available, and I have a couple more down here in the bag, but I have a feeling that once taxes come back for people, when they get their tax returns, or it's closer to the month, or probably towards the end of next month, people are probably going to firming up their schedules, realizing what time they do have and what they want to be involved with, and I'm sure that these tickets are going to sell out really rapidly once people get some hot money in their hands. So be mindful if you're really thinking about doing this. You know, come on, I really encourage you to get a ticket before it's too late and then there's just none available. The room is not the biggest of rooms, but it holds 40, so we're about that halfway point now. And after that, there's no other room that I can open up for it. This is a very kind of, I'm not going to say elite, but you're definitely in the club. You got a ticket for the seat at the table, and that's going to be really awesome, fun event. The goodie bags are, so I said that these are $50 tickets, and that gets you, it gets you a group picture, it gets you a keepsake, it gets you a fabulous lunch, it gets you 2 entertainers, and also you get other things. I'm trying to think. I think I've gone brain dead again. I just came back from working out. As you can see, I look a little bit of a mess. So I think my brain is fried fried from the week of stress, and then my muscles are like gonna give out. They're like, I'm pooped. But yes, okay, so what did I say? You get fabulous catered lunch, you get 2 entertainers now, there's door prizes, there's a fabulous event drink is going to be created for us. Let's see, you get a group picture and then like a little keepsake. And then if you're interested in goodie bags, my husband, who he has done this for all the meet and greets, has designed several meet and greet t-shirts, bandanas. He's doing bags this time because we don't have to deal with, you know, oh, this size doesn't fit me, that size doesn't fit me, and then I'm left with like a handful of weird things that weird t-shirts that I'm not able to like recover the monies from. So we gonna do canvas bags because people need to shop. And day 2 of this witchy meet and greet, we are shopping. We are gonna go to Dandelion Apothecary. We are gonna go to Ballyhoo Curiosity Shop, which is amazing, and then we're gonna head towards Pike's Place because there's this huge underground in Pike's Place that I didn't know. And when I first went long ago, when I first came to Seattle, I didn't even know that downstairs was a thing, and it totally is. And somebody really needs her attention right now. I love you too. This is my baby. This is my baby Katie Fur. I love her so much. Okay, so that's what's happening. That's what's happening with this. I will be selling tickets all the way up to the time of the event, which is April 11th. So until these tickets sell out, I will sell them. So they will be available. These ones here, these guys here are already sold. So we're getting down to it, or at least the halfway point, and things are shaping up and firming up, and I'm so super, super excited. I've had some people are just like, well, you know, why is it that you do this? I don't understand. Maybe they didn't get the whole thing of what I've done in the past. My YouTube channel has been, every time I get 1,000 subscribers or another 1,000 subscribers, I do a witchy lip sync contest and give away some pretty awesome prizes when I do that. I've slowed down on YouTube a lot, and I have a new job, so I'm no longer at the hardware store. I was working at the Ace Paint department here on the island, and the retail side of things was just killing me. It just really was killing me. Back to, I guess I could say this as I move into I can segue into it. A lot of people don't realize, because I come off very bubbly, or excited or happy or quirky or weird or whatever you want to call me, don't realize that I have social anxiety. I suffer from anxiety myself. I am a survivor of my mother abusing me as I was a child. I was abandoned several different times, and I was a foster kid. I was abused again in foster care, and then I ended up marrying a man just like my mother. And that took a toll, and obviously we're divorced, and I have a very wonderful man now named Mr. Bear, and he's lovely, but there's a lot of things that certain social circles and whatnot, if there's something bad about it, I generally speak up if I'm feeling very strong and have a lot of courage running through my veins, or I just sort of shrink away. And I'm noticing that the older that I'm getting, that I want to be around like-minded people, that the day-to-day is kind of an emotional beatdown. I am an office manager now for a local HOA, and it's pretty much just me in the office. I have a beautiful ocean view. I have, all these other things, but I do have a lot of work that I have to do, and it's just me to do it. So, I say this because I know that there are others out there that are interested in coming to the meet and greet, but they're worried about social interaction and, meeting new people and things like that. I have to say that when I first started the witchy meet and greets, I didn't know a whole lot of people. I hadn't even met Tequila at that point. So my very first witchy meet and greet, I actually got to hug and snuggle Tequila, and we became fast friends. That was just the way it went. It was the first time I also met Arwen. Who else? Ember. Gosh, there were so many people, but it wasn't a huge meet and greet. And I'm wondering if maybe West Coast needs to ease into this weirdo. Maybe, maybe so. I don't know. But, you know, the second meet and greet, there was so many people there, so many people. And they were already, I didn't charge for those meet and greets because it was already at the Renaissance Festival. And I knew that they already had to buy tickets and they already needed to buy food. And I didn't want to burden them with something else. So this is a hotel and event center that we're going to. It was this meet and greet is McMenamins Anderson School is basically a junior high from the 30s and the 40s where they went and they changed the whole thing into a hotel. And there's all these restaurants in there. There's even, they took the old theater and made it into an actual theater and they play, you know, up-to-date movies there. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm thinking 5. I think there's 5 different bars and restaurants in the property. So you go in and it's set up like a school. If you stay at the hotel, you actually get to go to the principal's office that serves coffee and danishes on the 3rd floor in the morning. And then in the afternoon, it turns into a bar. I mean, there's so many cute and wonderful little things. And I thought this was my like meet and greet kind of mini Hogwarts, if you will, to come on down and just have some fun. I mentioned the social anxiety and all that because there's a lot of us on our day-to-day that we just get beat down. Like I said, we just sort of get beat down and we run for our couch or we run for those stretchy pants and we do whatever it is, Netflix, whatever. We got to do whatever we got to do in order to get up and do it again the next day. So I started these meet and greets because I realized that even when we were doing those lives and, you know, all that, that there were so many people in the chat talking. They were just talking and making connections and, you know, really, kind of giving life to each other, you know? There was a great connection about that. And I think that when we're dealing with our muggle lives, we are witches in a muggle world, and we're trying so hard to just make it through, that these meet and greets really open up your eyes to other practitioners that are out there, also solitary, that, you know, may, you know, do things a little bit different. But isn't it nice to also know that there's somebody out there that you have, you know, you've grit, meet and greet. See, it didn't work out. Okay, you've met them, you greeted them, they, you know, you had a great time, you had a great weekend or whatever, but you can also have a new friend in your back pocket or on your social media knowing that, hey, you know, we really hit it off when we talked about lunar magic, or we talked about gardening, or we talked about all different kinds of stuff. It's just a different level. And there's so many of us out there that turn to YouTube because we are solitary practitioners. And I feel that it's important for us to be able to connect sometimes face to face in order to fill us up. Imagine us like, you know, this thing is, you know, filled up to here. And as the day and the week goes on, you pour yourself out basically. Oh, this person needs some of that. And you got to solve this problem. And oh, the kids need you for, you know, blah, blah, blah. So this will allow you to fill back up, feel fresh, feel energized, be around like-minded people, and just have a good time. No stress, safe space, and everybody is very, very chill. Everybody might be a little anxious to come, but that usually goes away in like the first 10 minutes once people start talking with each other and whatnot. I really, really would appreciate for others that have been to the meet and greets, whether you were on the Witchy Cruise, the first Witchy Cruise, or if you were on meet and greet 1 or 2 at the Renaissance Festival in Texas, please, in the comments below, you know, tell people how you liked it. What did you like about it? Who did you meet? Are you guys still friends? You know, things like that. I think that would be really good. So I just letting you guys know that the tickets are in. Prizes are being, you know, organized and all that other stuff. The caterer is like ready and set. The food has been, the menu has been set, and there are vegan pardon me, vegan, vegetarian, and meat lover options for everybody. I've really taken into account everybody's needs and wants, and I really hope to see you there. And I hope that I hope you see that this is my gift. Even though I do suffer from social anxiety, I feel that this gift to our community is super uber important. You know, we're not, you know, celebrity witches or anything like that. We're just normal people that are getting together, and we need that connection. So I really invite you to come along. If you have any questions, you can always email me. You can always private message me. I may not be able to get back to you right ASAP, but I will get back to you. So let me know. If you're interested in some tickets, then send me those private messages and emails and say how many tickets you need. I need a good email address for you, and then let me know if you want a goodie bag. Oh, the goodie bags I was going to talk to you about. Obviously, yes, the man is working on the goodie bags. He's designing them now. They won't be available until probably pretty close to the actual meet and greet. But there's going to be all kinds of goodies in them. I mean, all kinds of goodies. I'm working on stuff, y'all. I really hope to make you guys proud and excited for this event, because it just brings me so much joy. And I thank you so much for this community and opening your arms to me. However many years ago, I think I'm on year 4 at this point. I apologize that I'm not on YouTube as much as I would like to be, but I'm now working full time again. Somehow got swindled into that. And then I've got, you know, the online shop, and then my products are now in 2 local stores here. So a lot of my time is being taken up. So I will try to post when I can, and I apologize. But right now it's witchy meet and greet fabulousness. Come along, you know you want to. Talk to you guys later. Bye.